Joel, what was it like playing your first game in front of the home crowd, and what were some of the emotions that you were feeling during it?
It was great. I've been waiting for this moment and kind of promised the city this, making the playoffs. So for my first game here, I was just excited and worked hard for this, and I'm glad we got the win.
Coach said that this was like a snapshot right in front of you. Coach said this was like a snapshot for you guys to kind of move on in the playoffs and the physicality. Are there some physical lessons you can learn from this series and continue to take and apply to the next series?
Thanks, bud. I'm gonna leave it here. Seems like it worked. Yeah, it works. Yeah, definitely. I think that moving forward, the playoffs get more physical and more intense, and whoever our opponent is in the next round, whether it's Boston or Milwaukee, it'll be a lot more of the same. There's an adjustment in terms of execution. There's an adjustment in terms of taking care of the ball, and at times we handled it well. But as Coach probably said to you guys, we feel like we still have a lot of room for growth in those areas, and if we do that, then I think we'll be in a good place and have a chance to win.
Joel, JJ, to your left. Joel, after practice yesterday, you talked about how people are saying this team has a bright future and looking ahead. You said you think our time is right now. Could you talk a little bit more about that? I'm curious JJ's reaction to what you said.
Just looking at everybody else and looking at ourselves. Like you said, we have a lot of room to grow, and I just see an opportunity because I think we have a special team. We got a lot of talent, and they're all good guys. We love each other. We love playing with each other. So I feel like, when we play the way we want to play, and that's sharing the ball, be the best defensive team in the league, we feel like we're unstoppable. We can get whatever we want to. So, that's the goal, and, we're going to do everything to get there.
It's a question for both you guys. When Ben got undercut early in the game and then sort of landed and then popped back up, did that fire you guys up in terms of how the rest of the game played out?
I think it was just a continuation of how most of this series has been played from really game 2 on. So I don't know that was necessarily got us fired up, but it certainly was a reminder early on that this game was going to be similar in terms of physicality as the rest of the series. I know we keep using that word, but it's really a good description of this series. We shot terrible basically for 4 games. Tonight we were 7 for 28 from 3 in a closeout game and won by double figures. Like this was a physical series. At times, it wasn't the prettiest in terms of shooting the basketball, but I think the competitive nature of this series was really good to watch.
Joel, I kind of over here. I kind of have a similar type of question. It seemed like you got hit in the face mask at one point. Is that just kind of a reminder of like how physical the playoffs can be, and how were you guys kind of able to keep your poise, through all that as well?
That's my first time here after talking to a couple guys in the league. That's what I learned basically. They told me that it's just different, that it was going to be physical. But like I said before, I'm really physical myself. I like contact. I like playing through contact. So I feel like I thrive in that type of situation, that type of setting. But like you said, every game is gonna be physical. Next round is gonna be the team that we play. They're gonna be physical. So we just gotta stick with what we've been doing the whole year, and we're gonna be fine.
Hey Joel, given your relationship with him, what was it like playing in front of Meek Mill tonight? He came out president, he came right here to watch you guys. What was that like?
It was great. When he was in jail, I went to visit him, and he wasn't feeling good. You could tell he was trying to hold on. So to be here and to kind of like provide this opportunity for him because he's been following us, and for him to kind of come to this type of game, and that was a closeout game and we got the win. I was just happy. I got the news earlier from Michael Rubin, and I was happy for him. They've been working on it for months now, so I was just excited that he got to witness this because I know that he's always representing the city and he loves this city so much.
JJ, at the All-Star break, this team was the worst fourth quarter team in the league. In this series, second half, you guys were, killed them in the second half. What can you say about how this team has learned to close games?
I think it's part of the maturation process and the learning process for number one, a younger group, and number two, a group that is really playing together for the first time. A lot of our high minutes guys, like this is the first time we've all sort of played together. I don't think that this is just something we started doing this series. If you look back at our winning streak, there were a lot of games that were close at halftime, and our third and fourth quarters, especially defensively, were just terrific, and that's what allowed us to have that winning streak. So this is something that we've been doing now for a while, but it certainly took time. And I know earlier in the year we had blown a few double-digit leads in the second half, and it's something that we were coached on and we worked through as a group. So a lot of credit goes to Brett and his staff for that. I don't like when you go. It's so fucking weird.
Joel, I saw that you kind of bear hugged Dwayne Wade at the end after the game. What did he say to you? Did he have any good advice?
He just told me to keep walking. That I had a bright future, and then I just had to kind of pay my respect because I wasn't sure if this was his last year or if he's got one more, so I was just trying to, thank him for what he's done for the game. And, he has done an amazing job, and he's going to be Hall of Famer, so that was basically what the conversation was about.
Last one.
Guys, I just want to ask you how you, to your right, I just want to ask you how you guys are able to avoid complacency through this run. Through the winning streak, and then in this series being up, not letting anything slip. How you guys just maintain your composure and your calm through all that?
You've been
I was out for 10 games.
Well, there's not much that we can be complacent about. This group won 10 games 2 years ago, 28 games last year. We were 25-25 with 5 games to go before the All-Star break. So this is new to us as a group. And I think the interesting thing that has happened is we've changed our goals now 4 times.
We did.
It was make the playoffs, and then it was maybe we can win 50 games, and then it was home court, and then it was 3rd seed. I think I remember talking to a couple of people in our front office about maybe getting a first-round victory. And obviously, none of us now, we don't feel any sense of complacency. We're not satisfied. This group is still hungry. What's more? We want more. So that's just the nature of our group, and I think a lot of it has to do with just a lot of us have never done this before.